One best primary vector control measure for reducing morbidity and mortality.
Our indoor spraying, what we are doing now, has been proven to be very effective internationally. WHO have conducted a series of studies, and it has been shown that it has the ability to reduce the morbidity and mortality. Number of people who are dying of malaria, number of people who are getting sick of malaria.
The annual room spraying activity is underway in the Central River Region's village of Kaur, where 70% of targeted houses have already been sprayed, while the remaining 30% are expected to be covered in the coming days. The effectiveness of this spraying lasts for about 6 months.
IRS, indoor residual spraying, is one of the strategies in preventing malaria. So we have been implementing it for the past 5 years, and as you said, actually we have been successful in all the 5 years. We have been spraying, we have targets for each region. Let's say for this year, we have targeted over 400,000 rooms, and so far we have sprayed URR, and we are now spraying CRR, and from here we are going to other regions. So really we have been having a lot of, and malaria, the burden of malaria has been going down drastically.
This activity, which started recently in Upper River region, covering Basse and its surroundings, is expected to be replicated across the country. As government remains steadfast in ensuring a malaria-free Gambia, these and many other health initiatives are already setting the country closer to achieving that vision. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
Now, Standard Chartered Bank, in partnership with the Ministry of Forestry and the Kanifing Municipal Council, have embarked on efforts to transform the scenery along the Battle Harding Highway. Rohibite reports the scheme involves an extensive tree planting exercise meant to give the area a facelift.
Bank Soyarin Global Appeal has seen this conglomerate expand its operation and scope of interventions at a remarkable pace. From the bank's seen its believing initiative to the various customer-friendly packages, and now it attempts to help in the Go Green promotion. This campaign saw officials of the bank embark on a tree planting exercise to help transform the vicinity of the bank's head office on Carava Avenue. Standard Chartered Bank Managing Director Humphrey Mokoreza highlighted his bank's overall approach to the protection of the natural environment.
We are committed to the communities in which we operate. We are committed to our brand promise, which is here for good. By planting these trees, the bank is demonstrating that indeed it is here for good, and we are contributing as well to the environment.
The tree planting exercise provided Kanifing Municipal Council Mayor Yankuba Koli the platform to underline the need for such initiatives, particularly in a densely populated area as the KMC.
This municipality, as I said, and I will always talk about, it is a municipality that is hosting about a quarter of this country's population, and at the same time it is hosting 90% of the foreigners that are living in this country. So all of us can see how densely it is. So for us alone at council cannot do it all. We must have partners from all angles to come. We join hands to make sure that we made the people living in this municipality to live in the best way of life. And that's what my administration stands for, and that's what the center, that's the president and team stand for.
This latest move to provide this vital scenery a new facelift, Hatap Kamra program coordinator at the Ministry of Forestry says is meant to create a wider opportunity for stakeholders to understand the importance of critical environmental issues.
From this planting, we have also one proposal in the pipeline, that is planting in the schools, that we've identified 20 schools throughout the Gambia that we will supply them these fruit trees that will also be for the students in the school to use them as food.
Over the years, Standard Chartered Bank has actively engaged in raising awareness of environmental issues and backed by the slogan Here for Good. Managing Director Mukoreza is convinced of a successful partnership with the municipality and the Ministry of Forestry to give the area a new look. It is one more front the bank is using to promote and expand what is already a famous global brand. Rohibite, GRTS News.
Well, the National Environment Agency has handed over the Tanje Bird Reserve Eco Camp to 3 communities, namely Burfu, Tanje and Mediana. As we hear in this report by Abdullah Baji, the move is geared towards promoting environmental protection and the improvement of sustainable tourism in the Gambia.
Project responding to shoreline change and its human dimensions. The Tangi Bird Reserve was finally handed over to the beneficiary communities in Brufut, Tangi and Madiana in the West Coast region. The move, expected to inspire increased tourism in the country, is meant to advance environmental protection initiatives with the ultimate objective to develop and pilot a range of effective mechanisms bent on lessening the impact of climate change-induced coastal erosion. According to Lamin Jawara, the DPS at the Ministry of Forestry, the camp is geared towards the conservation and sustainable management of the coastal biodiversity, whilst hailing the UNDP for the immense support driven to facilitate the scheme. Jawara urged the beneficiary communities to competently ensure effective management in order to realize the aims of the project, vastly intended to bolster the income and livelihoods of local communities. The project has already trained 18 youths from the beneficiary communities in various aspects of tourist facility management, and with the final handing over, locals are set to increasingly benefit from the initiative in a number of ways.
The ultimate goal of the project is to reduce vulnerability and increase the adaptive capacity of coastal communities and ecosystems to the adverse effects of climate change through the implementation of effective coping mechanisms for reducing the impacts of climate change-induced coastal erosion in vulnerable regions of the participating countries.
Hadi Jau is the proprietress of the Tangi Eco Camp. As the first manager to take the reins at the helm of this major initiative, the local hospitality entrepreneur has more than a job to shoulder ensuring the conservation and sustainability of such a vital scheme. Hailing government and the president for nurturing the right environment, Jau emphasized her commitment to the development of the natural resort, promising to work with stakeholders to confront the challenges with dedication and determination.
The government of the Gambia and indeed my humble self. So before I go any further, I would like to thank the President, His Excellency Dr. Yahya Ejeje Jammeh, for the opportunities and support he has relentlessly been giving to women and the youths.
Extolling government and the NEA for initiating what he illustrated as a life-changing scheme, Brufut Alcalo Malamin Kajor Mane noted the great impact the project will have on lives and incomes. Momodu Jama Suare, NEA's Director of Intersectoral Service Network, and Usman Yabo, Chairman Project Steering Committee, also expressed similar sentiments, urging the youths to make best use of the natural resources. Gazetted way back in 1993, the Tangi Bird Reserve is the 5th protected forest in the country, offering an impressive diversity of avifauna species ranging from the most unusual varieties found on the Smiling Coast to migratory breeds from Europe, which make home to the natural environment during winter.
Tangi Bird Reserve is a reserve under the government of the Gambia, managed by the Department of Parks and Wildlife Management. It was gazetted in 1993. It was mainly gazetted, solely gazetted because of its importance on ornithology. A lot of birds, 550 something species of birds that are here.
Vastly expected to support and increase local incomes and livelihoods, raising the capacity and resilience of coastal communities to climate change at the national level. This could just be the beginning in a quest looking to realize the full definition of conservation and sustainability. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Abdullah Baji.
Well, that report there by Abdullah Baji takes us to our first break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the international news. Stay tuned in. Welcome back. Now, Russia said it is currently working with the Syrian government on plans to keep its weapons under lock and key.